Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Missouri. In the last episode, if you guys have never watched the last episode, make sure you guys go check back and see what that video is about. And while you're there, make sure you hit that like button on that video. It really helps me out. And I wanted to let you guys know what kind of brief thing what we did in the last episode is. In this field right here, we mowed it. We ended up mowing it in a time lapse and try to get it done. And it has set overnight. And now, look at it now. It is beautiful hay. We're going to go ahead and windrow it, get it up into rows, and we'll start baling it and all that stuff. So, and then we'll also, I kind of did a little bit of maintenance on the case IH over here. We did that. So, um, we did ended up cutting the exhaust off on from the turbo manifold, and we ended up doing that. So now it's got a loud turbo sound, so it sounds really good. So we're gonna keep it like that. I'm not gonna change it or anything like that. So I think we're gonna keep that the way it is. And we're gonna try to move this truck out of the way when we get back from the intro. But I just figured I'd let you guys know kind of what happened in the last episode. So let's go ahead and roll that intro, and I'll see y'all when it's done. Already back. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hop in the windrow tractor and get that all rowed up into rows here. And we're going to go ahead and get that going here. So let's go ahead and hop up in the tractor here. We're going to hop up in the 6M. And we'll go ahead and get started here with that. Turn our headlights on here. Probably don't need that many. Raise that up. And we're going to go and spin around here. And we'll just turn our front headlights on right now. And we'll go ahead and pull into the field here. We'll stop right here. We'll go ahead and get started here with these rows. And like I said, hopefully we get a good yield off of this. And I'm hoping that it looks pretty good on the bale counter. I'm hoping that we could at least about 10 bales at least, or maybe a little bit more off this field. So far, it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really, really good, and I think that I think it should be a good yielding field. Surprisingly, because this is actually not even a field that we even fertilized. So I think that's a really good plus actually. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get most of the stuff done. You guys can see it's still a little choppy with the hay. It's not fully dried in certain spots, but I mean, hey, what can you do, man? You can only do so much with it. I know got a little bit of dew on it. We kind of waited until this evening to kind of run it and to see if it would go, and it looked like it was going to go for a little bit there, and then it just kept on delaying, and we seen rain coming in the forecast, so we were like, well, let's go ahead and just get it up as soon as we could. So we do have rain in the forecast coming up here, so I understand it's not fully dried, but hopefully getting in the rows, and hopefully it'll dry a little bit more for tomorrow, where we can hop up in the baler and go ahead and get that going. So I'm hoping that'll help the situation with the non-dryable spots that's in the field. I seen one back there just a second ago, so hoping that at least dry up a little bit more, being we're putting it in rows. I don't know. We'll see though. We're gonna try to get as much done as we can before that rain comes in, because that's gonna really mess us up if we don't. So we'll pass around here, and we'll, like I said, I think it should be a good yielding field. I don't think that it shouldn't be that bad, because like I said, we didn't put no fertilizer on this. This was just all pretty much just straight up just letting it grow and all that stuff. But I think this time, I think we are going to try to put some fertilizer on it, maybe hopefully make it grow a little bit better, maybe I don't know, just maybe. So I know it looks pretty good though. The hay looks really good on it. But like I said, I want to go ahead and let you guys know, I'm going to try to start posting more videos on this, on Missouri, just where we can have something a little bit different come to the channel. I know a lot of people saying, "Hey Chase, when you start doing content on Ray County, Missouri," which I think that that'd be a really cool map to do. I just have to find time to do it. I do work a lot, so it is kind of a little bit more difficult um, for an everyday person to do that, and also try to record videos for you guys, and also have fun doing it. So um, I'm just trying to find some time to be able to do another map. And like I said, I think I've always been a lover of Alma, Missouri, man. I think it's always been a good map, and you know, for the creator that came out with this map, man, it's just an amazing map. I think it's just a I mean, it's just an amazing map. That's all I can say to it. I mean, it's just nothing else I can say. It's no complaints, no nothing like that. It's just an amazing map, good size fields, amazing looking layout of the fields and all that stuff. It just looks good. Um, so, um, so like I said, this ain't gonna take us long at all to win row this up and get it into rows, and we'll go ahead and start baling right after this. So, alrighty, that is it right there for that. So we'll hop in the baling tractor. We'll try to get it up in the bales right quick before anything. We'll come back and get them here shortly. Let's leave them out here in the field. Hopefully, actually letting them out there in the field. Another thing is we do need to sell those bales right there. So we probably will in the next episode. We probably will end up trying to get those up in into the trailer and try to get them sold off. Because like I said, that's extra money just laying around. Because we ain't never gonna use them. I just figured I'd make them where it's a little bit better. We do have to feed the cows. Oh, let me let this arm down. That's gonna drive me nuts. There we go. We'll go ahead and run over here and hop in the tractor. And then, but like I said, we'll probably need to walk over there and check the cows first. Let's run over here and check the cows first and just make sure that everything's good with them, because like I said, I don't want to be starving them to death. They should be good. Like I said, we don't have any straw bales, so we can't throw any straw bales in there. Let's check here. Offspring in 10 months. Food. They're looking good on food. We'll probably feed them later on when we get these things done over here. So, so let's see here. We'll hop in to the baling tractor and we'll go ahead and get started. So we'll hop up in here. We need to wash these when we get done. We'll wash them. Like I said, I've been trying to get better with trying to clean our equipment, but it's just been so daggone tough, man. Try to get all this equipment washed up and all that looking pretty. But so let's hop up in this field and get this knocked out. Alrighty, so we moved over here to the barn, and we're gonna try to wash this thing up, just get it cleaned up here, because like I said, this thing is filthy, and I just wanted to get this thing washed. So we're gonna try to get this thing cleaned up in the baler before we put it up. Like I said, this thing ain't been washed ever since we bought it, and this thing is not got many hours on it at all. So clean that boom up just a little bit. Front loader. I'll clean the baler here in just a second. And like I said, this thing's been mistreated from us. It just ain't had enough time to clean it, so we're gonna try to clean it up as best as we can. There we go. Move on to the baler here and get that all cleaned up. Yeah, these two things was right here. These things were terrible. Alrighty, all cleaned up. And I'll back up in the tractor and we'll head back over there and park it up into the shed. And where it's all cleaned up and all sparkly and all that. So, and then we're going to probably try to order some bale net, just because I know we probably need some right about now. So probably need to do that. here shortly. Because like I said, probably next baling season we're probably gonna have some because thing's got about a half a roll left. It usually holds about 2 rolls, so so it's quite low on it. So alrighty, we'll throw this thing in the corner over here. There we go. And we'll detach the tractor and we'll bring it over here. Set it right there for now. Alrighty. So that's going to be it for that. We'll close this door behind us. There we go. And like I said, we're going to go check the moisture on these things over here. So let me see if I got my moisture tester, and we'll walk over there and test those bales right quick. Yeah. Yep, there it is. I got it. Cool. So let's see. Let's walk over here and we'll test the moisture on these bales. Because like I said, the moisture on this was not too bad, but well, uh, not too bad. Not too bad. That one's quite a little bit better, not much. And this one probably over here is probably not as good because this was the, yep, that was the one that was really bad. So so not bad. So there you go. That's the only reason why that's terrible. That's fine. That's fine. So we'll run back over here and we'll move this truck. We'll close that behind us. Actually, yeah, we'll close that just where we don't have to worry about it. So we're gonna hop up in the Chevrolet here. And we're gonna move this thing over there because this is our nurse trailer. So we're gonna move this thing. Try to clean up this farm a little bit. We're gonna back this thing in there into the utility shed up there in that corner because we don't really need this right now because this ain't our spraying season yet. So I don't need this thing anymore. There we go. And we'll move this right over here, right in front of the shed. Actually, yeah, we'll move it right here. That's fine with me. Shut those lights off. Where we don't burn the battery down. And like I said, we're gonna try to see about running into town and getting some baling twine, but we might do that in the next episode. And so we got everything done there. Actually, we need to hop on the we'll hop on the Kubota, which we can hop in the truck. Hop in the pickup truck. It's like the old Ford. It's like that. We ain't took the Ford in a couple days, so. So we'll run down there to that other field and check it out right quick to make sure that everything looks good down there. Pretty sure it's gonna probably be all right, but I'll just see. So we'll run down there right quick. We'll run down there to that other field down here and check and see what's going on with it. Because I haven't checked down here on this field in a while. So we'll see how it's doing and maybe hopefully, like I said, we got that rain in the forecast up there. You guys can see that up there in the forecast. So I'm hoping that it's not going to be too bad of rain. When we get back to the house, we'll go in there and check it out and see what kind of weather we got. Right, pull in here right quick. This is our field to the right. This is our wheat field. Like I said, we're going to invest in something a little bit bigger. But we'll pull up in here. We can just back straight out. Leave our truck running. How we doing? Alright, let's check it. Let's see. not doing too bad, actually. Not doing too bad on yield. Uh, just because we did have a crappy time with it, but I mean, I'm happy with it. It does need rolling, so probably the next time we do it. Let's see. If we can take a ew. Yeah, 22%. Not good. Not good. So, anyway, well, we're gonna run back to the house and we're gonna try to get everything done. We took a soil sample of that, so hopefully, like I said, that thing gets a little bit better. I don't know though. I'm hoping that it gets a little bit better yield, but I'm 100% sure it's not. But just because we didn't really maintain that field very well as the other ones, because it was the smallest one out of all of them. So sadly, we didn't really maintain that one. Um, so we'll run by the farm right quick, close all the doors, and we'll head up there to the house and see what it's looking like with everything. And I'm hoping everything's gonna be all right. But like I said, I don't know, and hoping I'm hoping for the best for these soybeans, because soybeans looked good when we took the soil sample on those. So, but the likelihood of anything else happening, I have no idea, because we've been having a heck of a time with everything else. So we'll run over here, close these doors right quick, close those doors, and then we'll go ahead and close this door, and we'll close that door as well. So, and we'll head back up there to the house right quick and check the weather, see how we're doing on that. And we'll I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping for the best of the weather. I'm hoping it's not going to be too bad with the weather, but there ain't no promises with that. So turn those headlights off. We'll run into the house right quick. And somebody left my front door open. Hang on it. So we'll check the forecast here. Let's see. So we've got a little bit of rain coming right here at about 7 today. So, but yeah, and then we have all the first week of all the two months of the 2 things of June, and then 2 things of July. Both of those are going to be terrible of rain. So, but the rest of the time we pick up some days here after 7 o'clock. I'll be able to do a couple other things around the farm and all that, but till then, it's gonna be pretty bad. Um, so, but anyway, our cows are doing very good. You guys can see, health is doing pretty good on all of them. They do have 114,000 liters of meadow. Um, and of course, you guys can see they got a little bit of straw left, not much. You guys can see right there. Food capacity is that much. Total rice mission is going to be that much. Hay, they're going to have that much. Silage, we do need to start giving them a bunch of other things, but like I said, we got them silage bales, so we might be able to use those silage bales to help us out with that. But anyway, I think that'll do it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And like I said, we'll come back in the next episode. We'll get a couple other things done around the field and the field work and all that stuff to try to get that one field back up and running, field 29, because that field is just not looking too hot. So our yield has went far down on that, and our environmental score has went down very far on that. So that really does predict our year bonus with that. So yield bonus is the biggest things that I look for when we're running the farm. So, but hopefully that everything works good out, and I'm hoping that everything works. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Catch y'all.